6:54. Let's take a look at the stories that we're following as you head out the door in this morning's Fastcast. Marie?
As we've been updating you all morning long, Moderna announced its vaccine is more than 90% effective. The company plans to apply for emergency use authorization but didn't give a timeline. Moderna says the vaccine has a long shelf life and can be easily administered in a number of settings. Pat?
Cherokee Elementary and Guntersville Middle School students will resume in-person learning today. They have been remote for the past 2 weeks. The district has nearly 20 cases and more than 150 people in quarantine. The superintendent says the district's biggest issue is staffing as more teachers have to quarantine. Marie?
In Tuscumbia, most schools will return to traditional learning today. However, R.E. Thompson will remain virtual for the rest of the week. Sierra?
4 Huntsville City schools will switch to remote learning starting today. There's at least 100 people quarantined in each of those 4 schools. There has been over the past 2 weeks. They're set to return to in-person learning after Thanksgiving on November 30th. Pat?
Alabama Congressman Robert Aderholt is in quarantine this morning after he says he came into contact with someone who tested positive for coronavirus. He says his rapid test came back negative. In a statement, he says the safety of his staff and colleagues is important, and he will quarantine in Alabama instead of traveling to Washington. That means he'll miss votes on the House floor this week. Marie?
The U.S. surpassed 11 million total coronavirus cases. That's the most cases by a nation during the pandemic. Those numbers from Johns Hopkins University. Back here in North Alabama, Huntsville police are searching for an attempted murder suspect. Take a look at your screen. Investigators say Patrick Moore shot into a car and hit 2 people on Wilson Drive earlier this month. First responders later found the victims near Pulaski Pike. If you have any information on where Patrick Moore is or if you see him, call police.